Wild Bill here, tuning in from the one and only Wild Pilgrimage of 2023, the Great Wild Pilgrimage. This is my origin story. It's 2020. I am atrophying, withering from the inside out, starving for real connection, meaning, substance. I did not have awareness of this at the time, that I was essentially in a state of corrosion, because everything seemed perfect on the surface. I was a world-renowned jewelry artist with a successful business, working with people I love. I had great friends. I had a dope apartment. I could travel and do fun things. I had more freedom than most of the people surrounding me. My cat was cute. And everyone around me reflected back to me how great my life was and how I was on the right path. This wasn't the case. I was completely disconnected. Rumi said, "There is a voice that doesn't use words. Listen." Even if I knew that deep wisdom at the time, I was shoving drugs in my pie hole, in my nose, consuming alcohol, scrolling and consuming media mindlessly, habitually, over-exercising, over-obsessed with my body. I was in a whirlpool of distraction. My ability to avoid, let's just say, my toolkit was strapped. Luckily, the whispers, the voiceless voice, continued to get louder in the form of feeling. I still couldn't put my finger on it. I still couldn't fully grasp that my life wasn't going well and that I wasn't happy with who I was. Thankfully, I could taste it, the most minute sense of this voiceless voice speaking to me. And it showed up in the form of me recognizing I needed to try something different. Because I was under one powerful spell. I was scrolling on Instagram one day, and an opportunity arose, a nudge from the universe. Zen in the Garden, rock stacking workshop with Paul Chek, Stone Buddhas, connecting with the soul. My heart fluttered. I felt a calling wash over me. I could feel that this was a worthwhile pursuit. So I told myself, with my words, if I make a sale in the next few days, I'm buying a ticket to this one-day immersive Paul Chek event. The next day, I made an $800 sale, so I purchased the $500 ticket. I bought the ticket, and I decided to take the ride. I committed. At the event, I met a fireball and an enigma of a human being named Ryan Sprague. We connected over the shirt he was wearing at first. I was very much in my shell at the time. I was afraid to put myself out there. I was already deeply in the unknown, and I saw I saw another opportunity to connect with him on some music that we were both mutually into, the Floozies, the shirt he was wearing. So we connected, and we went deep right away. Do you know what the word abracadabra means? He said. No, I said. With my word I create, with my word I influence. Just like that, I was instantly captivated. I was caught by the energetics of this statement. And I reflected on how my words on their own were a primary variable in me being at the Paul Chek event. So I got curious. The event went over phenomenally. I had never connected with strangers to that depth. I had never tuned into a community like that. It was the medicine I needed. I continued to keep my finger on the pulse of what Ryan Sprague was up to via social media. And another opportunity presented itself. Another call, you might say. He posted that he was offering a special for one-on-one coaching package along with vocabulary group training. I thought about it, and considering how I felt, we got on a call, we went through a story working session right off the bat, and on the other side, I felt a shift. I felt clearer. I felt more connected. It was a cathartic feeling. I was able to let go some of the baggage I was carrying through the work that I did with him. It was easy to say yes to the package and the vocabulary group training, seeing how it had impacted me in such a short amount of time. So I go through the training, the coaching with Mr. Ryan Sprague, and I become a student of the work. It holds my curiosity, it holds my attention. Something was awakening within me, a fire. The embers were being fanned. I took note of this, finished the training, learned about the 3 pillars of architect language, how I could apply them, and the following years, that's exactly what I did. I continued to be a student, and I continued to practice. And I had received major impact from applying these very practical, very simple frameworks of language to my life. More confidence, better relationship and self-talk with myself, better relationship with the people I love, more self-responsibility, and became more adept at executing on my goals and talking myself into doing dope shit. Come 2023, thanks to the language tools I had gathered from vocabulary and working with Ryan Sprague, I was able to start a podcast. I was able to host my first men's retreat with 8 amazing human beings. And I enrolled and invested in myself to Enlifted level 1 and 2. Largely thanks to the language tools. And it all started with my ability to commit with my spoken word. I had told myself, I felt that nudge from the universe that something needed to change from my intuition, from nature working its course through me in the form of pain and suffering. I said yes. I said, if I make a sale in the next 2 days, I made a commitment to myself. I will take this journey. And that was single-handedly one of the best decisions I had made. And that was before I knew how my words impacted my ability to create the life I want. And I continue to create the life I want via these frameworks. And I continue to help others to do the same. the primary benefit I've received from this work is that I've effectively been able to become a conduit of me, my wildest me, my most unboxed me, my most unleashed me. I've been able to operate from more of a place of soul versus ego, which likes to put meaning on things and keep things in small, tidy boxes and keep us in specific identities that help us feel comfortable. I've expanded massively through this work. And through this expansion, through this journey, through this wisdom I've gained, I've been helping others in our Slingshot Holistic Wellness meetups, in my one-on-one sessions, in my videos and podcasts like this one. And I'm going to continue to do so. This is a key player in how we can heal the world, and how we can first and foremost heal ourselves. And because we are a part of the world, we heal the world by finding more clarity and space in ourselves and learning how to become a conduit of ourselves, our unique gifts, our unique fingerprint. And simply by becoming ourselves, we impact others. We assume the ripple. I feel incredibly grateful, eternally grateful, to be a part of this wave. And if you want to work with me, if you want to explore how we can collaborate in terms of drawing your gifts out of your heart, I would love to have a conversation. Please hit me up on Instagram at Wild Bill Wellness, or you can email me at wildbillwellness1@gmail.com. All right, smooches, thank you.